Hi guys, I hope everyone's okay. So like I did last week, I think it was, in my story, I just asked anybody if they wanted a video on the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. And some people said yes, so I thought, you know what, I'll just pop a quick one up for you today, okay? So I'm going to use the Flawless filter as my base. And then I'm just going to quickly do a day makeup routine as well, so how I would use it. I'm not going to put any foundation over the Flawless filter because I just want you to see how it kind of looks on its own without it being under foundation. So basically you've got your Hollywood Flawless filter here. So this is the product. And they say basically it gives sort of a youthful glow, helps to... I suppose balance out your complexion and just to give that radiance. So I'm going to go in and show you what I think and how it looks. But first of all, I've already put my eye cream on and my serum on. So I'm just going to go in with my CeraVe moisturising lotion. This is the lotion. This product is amazing. So I'm just going to go in with this because my skin is obviously really dry at the moment. And I've just got my mirror over here. And the lighting is not very good, is it? It's really dull today. Don't know what happened to the sunshine. So I'm just popping that all over. And it's a really, really light moisturiser. But it has 3 essential hyaluronic acids in it. So it's really, really beneficial if you suffer with really dry skin. Or even if you're a little bit oily but you still get areas that are dry. The lotion's really good. And obviously if you're more dry, then try the cream. Okay, anyway, that's enough about that. So I've got the Flawless filter in 4 medium because I thought also I could probably use this quite a lot in the summertime on its own also. So what I do, so as you can see, it comes with a big applicator. Excuse my spots everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. So I kind of just pop it on my forehead here. Now I blend with a brush. So let me show you. So obviously you can see my skin. Then I literally just blend this in. I do it in sections. And it gives that sort of radiant look. I'll show you a bit better on my cheeks. So obviously that's the colour. So it looks quite dark, but it's actually, once it's all blended, so it doesn't actually give you a coverage though. It gives you a glow. So it is nice to wear on its own, but I will show you how I would wear it for every day with like a little bit of concealer and such things. So it kind of gives you that sort of glow. As you can see, kind of slightly evens out my skin tone. Again, I'll show you here. I mean, I've got terrible skin tone. I get lots of red patches and stuff. So I don't find that it really hides them, but it does. I get this red patch here. It does give you a nice glow. Can you see to the skin? It's like a prep. It feels really nice on the skin as well. It doesn't feel like you've got anything on the skin. So as you can see, it just gives you a really, really healthy glow. So you could wear that on its own, totally on its own, on holiday, or you just can't be bothered to wear makeup but you want a bit of something. But it just gives that healthy glow to the skin. You can also just pop it on your forehead or on the high points of your face to give you a glow of its own. But it definitely does give you a really pretty soft glow to the skin underneath your foundation or on its own. But obviously I've just done it on its own. I actually really like this product. When I bought it I was a bit unsure, but now I've used it under my foundation and like I'm going to show you today as a full face look. But great for daytime. I mean, we're going back and starting to do the school run. So you just want something that's a bit quick, but you just look nice and healthy. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather will start getting nicer soon. So, yes, I think this product's really pretty. But as you can see, it's not, you see my spot, it's not a coverage of any sorts, if that makes sense. It just gives you a healthy glow. So that is I would use as my base. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Eraser Concealer. this is a little beauty. I've got the colour light, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under my eye. So I kind of go in the corner and a little bit on the outside. I don't tend to drag my concealer underneath because obviously I got more lines and it really shows up. And then I'm going to get my tiny weeny little beauty blender and just quickly buff that in. And I can't tell you how easy this is. It buffs in like a dream. It's really light but gives really good coverage, so it's not too heavy and you're not there for ages, even if you wanted to use your fingers. Like, the consistency, you can see, is really light, but it's really effective, guys. Again, I'm just going to go in and buff that under my eyes, and I kind of take it around my nose. So you want to take your concealer, especially your Flawless Filter underneath, anywhere where you need that little bit of extra coverage. So obviously I'm going to go on my spot. I'm going to go on my forehead, just a little bit, because obviously I've got that little friend there. And then I do go over my chin and on my red patch here, because I need that little bit of extra coverage. But if you don't, then that's cool, because your Flawless Filter would be all you need. But I just need a little bit of extra help because I've got uneven skin tone. And I'm going to take a little bit and just pop it around my nose. And obviously this is a really good makeup as well, because we're wearing masks and stuff. You know, your makeup comes off halfway through the day and it's really annoying, whereas this is really just quite natural and moisturising and just to give you that glow. So as you can see, that with the just gives a nice shine. I've got my coverage that I want under my eyes and on basically my T-zone. So then what I'm going to do is I like to do a little bit of cream contour and then just touch up with a bit of powder, because I'm trying to keep this look quite natural, quite radiant. I don't want to put on loads and loads of powder. So I'm going in with my Clinique Chubby Stick, and this is my curvy contour. Absolutely love these sticks. They're so easy to use. I'm going back in again with that brush that I did my Flawless Filter with. So it's still got a tiny little bit left on my brush. And then I just buff that into the high points of my forehead, because I'm kind of going for that summer, you know, healthy skin vibe. Go a bit on my forehead, and then I'm going to come onto my cheekbones. But as you can see, I'm not taking it too low. Take it too low and it drags the face. If you keep it up higher, it lifts the face. So you want to go just above your cheekbone to give it that natural colour. As you can see, I'm going to go in on this side as well. Obviously we want this to be quite quick and like fuss free, man. We haven't got time in the mornings when we will be trying to get the kids ready for school, which we haven't had to do for ages, and get ourselves ready and do lunches and walk out the door and look half human. So let's hope this helps you. And I'm just taking that under. I haven't even really put any extra on. I'm going to pop a little bit on my nose. There you go. I'm also now going to go in with some powder, because I always set under my eyes, because otherwise my concealer, no matter what it is, will crease. So the powder I'm going to use, which I found the other day and I haven't used it for a while, and then you know when you pull something out and go, oh, actually I really like that. So this is this one. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Okay, so it comes, obviously this one's like a flat compact. So what I do is I get my little beauty blender that I did my eyes, and I use the other end of it for just under my eyes, and I just pick up a little bit of product and I tap it just under my eyes to set my concealer under my eyes. Okay, so that will make that not budge. Then I go in with a little brush that's got like a little sort of dome to it, and I just brush off any excess under my eyes. And as you can see, I've still got like my spots and stuff visible, but my skin looks better. I'm not going for a full coverage, full face, you know, makeup. This is just a quick. And then I'm just going to go over my T-zone, around my nose, on my chin with this powder, just to make sure that that's not too shiny. Because me personally, I don't like it too shiny. But you know what? If you like it, then miss this part out. And it just gives, but I've still got the shine, as you can see, from my flawless filter. So we've still got that going on, but we've just got a bit of powder all over the T-zone, which is pretty. Then I was going to go in with blusher, but you know what? I'm not going to bother because we want to make this quite quick. Okay, so I'm now going to go over the top just quickly with a powdered bronzer. And this is my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer in number 2 medium. You've probably seen me use this. I use this quite a lot. I'm just going over just slightly, not too much, because I want to keep that glow. Just to add a little bit of extra colour over my cheeks. And that is your base. And that is how quick that is. And you can obviously add blusher if you want to, if you've got a bit of extra time. Obviously you don't have to. Eye-wise, I'm going to go in. I can't be bothered really to go and hunt for eyeshadows and stuff like that. So we're going to keep this really neutral. I'm going to go in again with my Maybelline concealer. And I'm going to add a little bit on my lids. You don't even have to do this part if you don't want to. But I'm going to put a bit of mascara on, so I feel like I need my eyelids to kind of be a bit more one colour. I do that. I go back in with that brush. I haven't even touched any other product. Still some probably powder on that brush. Just going to go over my lids to set that. Then I'm going to go back in with my bronzer. And I'm going to use it just as an eyeshadow. Just to put a bit of definition in my eyes. Just really quickly. It's just so it kind of like all comes together really. So it's kind of like a no makeup look. Easy and quick. And using as less products as you can, because at the end of the day sometimes that is so much easier to do in the morning. So it just gives it a little bit of colour. As you can see, I'm going to go in with my trusty eyelash curlers. Again, if you don't want to do this step, you could always just like curl your lashes and leave it at that. Especially if you're lucky enough and you've got nice dark lashes. Just curl your lashes and kind of go. Obviously I don't really have very dark lashes, so I always feel like I need a bit of mascara. Otherwise I feel like a mole. And then I'm going in with, I'm really liking this mascara at the minute. This is my Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Bolder mascara. This one's good. All I would say is be really careful because the brush is quite big. Sometimes you can get it all over your lid and we don't like that. And I'm just going to pop on a bit of mascara just to make me look that little bit more awake, which we are so going to need when we all start to go back to school runs and work. And I don't know about you, but I am not going to know what's hit me. And let's pop some on the other eye. Now normally, to be honest, if I had a bit more time, because I want to try and do this quite quickly, I would keep going with my mascara because I do like it to look like I've got lashes, because unfortunately mine are little and very fair. Okay, but that will do. And as you can see, it just gives that little look. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to just quickly sort my brows out. So I'm just going to give them a little brush with my spoolie, brush them into place. Then I'm going to go in, as you can tell, my Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay, I love their stuff. Urban Decay Brow Blade. You've got a waterproof pencil and an ink in this one, which is quite cool. So you've got your waterproof pencil like that, and then you've also got an ink liner to do little strokes. But we'll leave that one for when we've got more time. I'm just going to go in with my waterproof pencil, and I just want to just kind of shape up what I've got, because we haven't got time to be spending hours on our brows. Well, you might have, but you know what? I won't have time in the mornings. And then I always like to give them a brush through, so you're kind of just really bringing that product through the brow, but keeping it nice and light. And then we'll do the other one quickly. And also a brow pencil like this and then brushing it through is quite good if you're not too confident in doing your brows, because you pop your pencil on and then this does the work to sort of move it through your brows. So it's quite an easy technique to do. There we go. I've got some brows back. Like that. Gives me some brows. Ooh. And then I'm just going to go in with lips now. So I did a picture yesterday. This is my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, and this one is in Lead the Way. These are really good, and they smell lush, and they last. Like, they're a big, thick. I like this one because it's quite neutral. It's like a big, thick pencil. It's really soft. So I'm not even going to line my lips. I'm just going to go in with this. I tell you what, it just smells so good. Go over. As you can see, it's a really pretty colour for every day. And then if you wanted to pop a little bit of blush on, take a bit of that and pop it on your cheeks. You've got a little bit of colour that will match your lips. And then I just want to go over the top with a lip gloss. This is my Iconic London Lustrous Lip Oil. I just want to go over the top a little bit. And there you have it. There you have it. It's a reasonably quick, easy makeup look to do. And you can still see the Flawless filter underneath giving me a glow. How quick and easy was that? And this kind of does the work for you. So this, added with a bit of this, what a great combination. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope that sort of gave you sort of a little bit of inspiration, or, you know, a little bit of product information if you wanted to do that quick and easy day look using your Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. And also, guys, I can imagine this would last for quite a while. I've had mine now, I can't even think, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, and I've hardly even touched the side. Do you know what I mean? Like, this will probably last for ages. And then again, you can also obviously put it underneath your foundation. All I would say, if you go in with a heavy foundation, like a full coverage foundation, I found that I couldn't really see that very well. But you can always take a small piece to do your foundation, and before you set it all, you could always take a small little bit on your finger and just dab it on your cheekbones to give you the radiance that you need, rather than putting it underneath. So I hope that helped, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.